The Children's Tumour Foundation is the leading patient advocacy and support service for people living with neurofibromatosis in Australia, which means without us there is actually nobody here to provide care and support to this community when they are given a diagnosis. Neurofibromatosis, or NF, causes tumours to grow on nerves in the body, in the brain, in the spine, anywhere there are nerves. You have billions of nerves in your body, which means that tumours can form anywhere, anytime, and it's unpredictable. 1 in 2,000 people will be born with neurofibromatosis. That equates to around every 3 days a child is born with NF in Australia. And often that statistic shocks people, and it should. And in half of all cases, this is a spontaneous mutation of the gene, which means that there's no family history, which means it can happen to anyone. Often people with NF1, which is the most common type of NF, will have global development delays, they may have cognitive challenges, they may need speech therapy, physiotherapy, occupational therapy, all of which is incredibly expensive, but also on average, people are waiting up to 4 years for a diagnosis. It's something that healthcare professionals lack an awareness of around the country and certainly around the world, which makes treatment options and interventions often delayed or non-existent. So our role is really to grow awareness of neurofibromatosis, to build understanding of the condition amongst the greater community, amongst key stakeholder groups like government and corporate. Essential Energy's funding has enabled us to grow and expand where we've needed it, when we've needed it, which in part has been advocating for, one, greater funding and greater understanding in Parliament, directly with the Health Minister and the Shadow Health Minister as well. And we've also been working with pharmaceutical organisations like Alexion to advocate to ensure new treatments are available on the PBS for specific NF tumours, which is a first of its kind in Australia. That was and has been a groundbreaking moment for the Children's Tumour Foundation, for the NF community, and it's through partnerships like Essential Energy that we're able to put our resources where we need to put them at a time when it's most relevant, it's going to have the most impact, and it's going to support the greatest number of people in a way that they've never been supported before. We also invest in research, so that means ensuring that we have both an immediate, an intermediate and a long-term view of where we're going as an organisation and the role that we play to support people throughout their life. We provide an NF helpline. We also provide points of connection through community camps that are run in 4 states around the country every year. We also provide online support groups through a program called NF Connect, so people can connect with others who are going through very similar life experiences. And for us, our connection to Essential Energy is long and enduring, and it's connected actually back to a community member who works at Essential Energy who has a daughter living with NF, who is now 17 years old and flourishing. And you know, she's been part, and the family's been part of our organisation for a really long time, and we're really proud to have supported them on that journey, and that's made possible because of Essential Energy. It does become really challenging to be able to fundraise and to rely on that funding. You know, I think even now with cost of living crisis, there are always things that you can't control in a giving market, and having that reliable income enables us to feel really secure in what we're doing. NF is incurable, and now there is at least hope for a better tomorrow, hope that more treatments will be around the corner soon. And that is beneficial to everybody, and that's made possible thanks to companies like Essential Energy.